It's a really iffy one here. I think this just might be falsing on a nail a little bit here. My tone pitch is at 200 hertz here. 40 kilohertz. It's a piece of iron. It's got to be a piece of iron here. Might be a mass target too. So what's that? It's a pull tab. Oh my gosh, that was a super iffy tone. Look at that pull tab. There's a giving tree right there. Right, just crazy, man. That was super iffy tone. It's over 50 degrees today. On December 20th or something like that. I think it's the 20th or 21st today. I'm not really sure the date. But I'm in my short sleeve shirt, man. It's a beautiful day today. It rained really hard yesterday morning. Then it was sunny yesterday. We've had a stretch of good weather here in this last couple weeks, so. Usually it's raining every day in December, so. This is my first day using this large coil after my injury. That was my first non-ferrous target I've dug up. I've been here for about an hour or so. I dug a couple pieces of iron, but I'm just going slow. There's not going to be any banging targets here, right? All these targets in this park are going to be masked. Pretty much all the targets that are deeper than 2 inches deep are going to be masked targets. There might be some targets on the surface that have just been dropped recently, but I hit this park so much, I'm lucky to find anything in this park. I'm discriminated 40 here. My recovery is at 3 here. Auto response 3 here. It sounds really junky here. I don't know what to think of this one. Is it a sprinkler head? I don't think so. The ground's so hot. The pinpointer doesn't do very good on the surface targets here because the soil's so hot here. And when I dig a plug, the soil wants to stick to my pinpointer. It's so mushy. It's gummy clay here. I can't believe the weather we're having, man. It's just bizarre. We had a couple record temperatures for the month of December, high temperatures. I'm gonna dig it out. I'm not gonna get any really good targets here, so all we're gonna be masked iffy tones here. So I just have to roll with what I got here. Oh boy, the roots are bad next to the tree. Some iron next to a target right here. Oh, is that a coin ball right there? You gotta be kidding me. It is a coin ball. Right next to the giving tree. Look at this. Dude, just crazy. Look at that. An old coin. Oh, I can see the imprint of it on the clay right there. Just awesome, man. Look at that coin ball. Is it a Wheatie? It's gotta be a Wheatie. Oh, it's an old button, dude. Straight up, you can see the whole imprint of it. What the heck? Wow, man, that is an old button. Very fragile button. It has writing all over the back of it too. It's a one-piece button. Wow, man, crazy. Reading at 39. 39. That's why it's discriminated out, because my discrimination's at 40. I think it's at 38. My discrimination's at 38 here. 39. That's why it was being discriminated out there. I'll go down to 38 with my discrimination. Right. Usually I'm at 35 to 39, right in between there, to reject some of this, because there's a lot of little tiny pieces of foil that are almost impossible to find with my pinpointer. My pinpointer won't even hit on them, but my detector just bangs on them, you know, if I have low discrimination like that in 40 kilohertz. And it'll just bang on those tiny little pieces of foil, so I gotta kind of reject them because there's so many. Awesome, man. Right next to Giving Tree. It's still putting out, man. This place is still putting out. Look at the ball that it made. You can see the imprint on it, whatever it says on it. I can't read it. But there is lettering all over that right there. Hard ball. Freaking epic, man. Walter's supposed to be here in a couple minutes. Freaking awesome. Right next to Giving Tree, man. It's crazy. This place keeps on just putting out. I'm telling you, throughout the years, man, lots of silver coins, lots of jewelry around this tree right here. This is the first day I've used the big coil since my injury, so just going kind of slow here. It really when you're in an area like this that has a lot of iron and they're all mass targets, it really matters how you swing over that target. You know, I will dig out some super iffy tones here, and I am very surprised on a lot of the finds that I hit on here. Every day is different here too. Some iron here. Little piece of iron here. It's falsing on some iron. There's some roots here too. Just gonna go for it. Right there. Oh, it's a little bit deeper there. Some glass in the soil. Glass all over the surface right there on the plug. Right there. Right next to a huge root. Right here. Ooh, some glass, look at that. See that piece of glass right there? You can cut yourself really bad. I'm not wearing gloves, man. It's a nail right there. Nail. This is probably gonna be a nail on top of that. Ooh, boy. It's a piece of iron right there. I see it. Piece of iron junk right there. The more of this stuff that I dig out of the ground, the more targets I'm gonna find later. I might not find that target today that's next to that iron. I might find it tomorrow, next year, in 10 years. That's how this park has been, man. I've been digging on this park for over 2 decades. So it's just a process. Just digging out everything, right? Found some of my best finds in this park here. Just in the last couple of years. It's been really good to me, this park. So keep in mind here too, my tones are at 200 hertz here. My tones are very low. So with my threshold setting here, it's at 200 hertz. So I'm gonna get some, so I'm not getting a bunch of high falsing tones on the surface stuff, on that foil and whatnot. Freaking awesome, man. It may not be significant to you guys, me finding that right there, but it's significant to me. Very, very significant. All right. This place is so tricky. I'm gonna dig this target out because I'm at such low frequency, low audible frequency, 200 hertz, that this is a good target. Oh, it's gonna be hard to find because the ground there is mushy. I'll find it. I'll find it. Right there. Could be something on its edge, but that's why it's so iffy. Oh, roots bad. What do we got? Some aluminum right there. Little piece of aluminum. I'm telling you, I'm lucky to find any non-ferrous targets right next to this tree, because I've hit it so much. But I just continue to find targets here, man. Continue to pull non-ferrous targets out here every time I come here, no matter what machine I'm using. I'm gonna have to stomp this plug. The soil's really mushy today, so. Right there, another non-ferrous right next to the giving tree. And I need those iron tones up because I'm in iron here. If I drop the iron volume down below like 8 or so, I won't be able to hear that masked target tone, because these nails here are going, the nails here are gonna false. And I wanna know if it's a falsing iron tone or not. That masked target has a very distinctive tone. I think knowing the site is more important than knowing your metal detector. Knowing your site, coming back to it over and over and over again with different detectors, put different coils on. Knowing the site is so important, man. I come here all the time, man. I hunted, last year I hunted here probably for an average of 20 hours a week, right? Just pulling out all kinds of killer targets, silver coins. My last silver coin in this park was right there, a silver quarter about 8 inches deep. That button that I just found was right next to where Jim found a gold ring here last year, and I found a silver dime here right in this area, man. Right. Targets come out of the ground when they want to. I'm telling you. It's mainly about the conditions that you're faced with for the day. Tuning your detector. Spend a half an hour here. Half an hour before I dug out, before I even got my shovel dirty today. Just trying to dial the machine in, stabilize it. Watch what happens when I put it in a sensitive full tones program. Stock sensitive full tones program. This is what it sounds like. This is a stock program right here. See how it's kind of clipping and chirping and popping? Solid iron here. This is a tiny piece of foil here. This is the stuff that I was rejecting in pitch tones, that VCO program of mine. Just a little sputter, of foil. This stuff I want to reject, right? I don't want to dig this stuff out, especially not today, because it's just so iffy. Right? It's very difficult to find these little foily targets here. And I did bring the coil to go deeper, right? Little piece of foil there, see that? Oh, piece of foil there, see that? Got to reject that stuff, man. I really don't want to be digging that stuff out. Not right now, at least. Once the ground rise up a little bit, I'll start digging out some of those lower conductors. Keep it maintained, right? Keep those lower conductive non-ferrous targets out of the ground so they're not masking too many deeper targets. All right. Well, thank you for watching.